All rise, Mr. Speaker and the President of the Republic of Kenya.
Honourable members, and for the very warm welcome that we have
for a century or more. So much so, Your Excellency, that the term Kenya Mode remains vague.
And for the very warm welcome are also preparing for a peaceful transition of power. A very important place in our independent.
Honorable members of the National Assembly, distinguished Seychelles, 1,000 miles, took on my first venture into the White House to address our National Assembly and the people of
the Honorable Roger Macien and our people. I would also like to register my sincere gratitude in supporting government to implement Seychelles, celebrated 46 as all of us, and again, who are affected most by climate change. I am pleased, Mr. Speaker, to note that Kenya and Seychelles are at the vanguard in protecting our oceans and marine resources. And we also look forward to strengthening our collaboration in these areas following my visit to your beautiful country. I do appreciate the government of the Republic of Seychelles for embracing the blue economy through the Blue Economy Roadmap, and this has earned the Seychelles the title of African Champion of the Blue Economy. You have also done exceedingly well, Mr. Speaker, in protection of your exclusive economic zone by achieving 10% of your marine protection, which is a fulfillment of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 14.5. Honourable members, you, as representatives of the people, occupy a very important place in our independent and democratic societies. As lawmakers, you have a sovereign duty to ensure that we have a legal framework that upholds the fundamental rights and freedoms of our people and ensures equity, justice for all, and promotes the rule of law. You are also the custodians of public resources, ensuring that our resources are effectively deployed and utilized. Through these measures, and by holding the executive to account, the legislature plays a central role in shepherding national development. So, honorable members of the House, it is important to note that we across the continent are noting with concern the recent increase in unconstitutional change of power in a number of African countries. And we therefore need effective parliaments, such as you have here in Seychelles, to protect the Constitution and show by example that democratic governance does indeed deliver more effectively for the people. Mr. Speaker, sir, our parliaments also have the critical role of promoting African integration. Cognizant of this important role, the Assembly of Heads of State and Government did establish the Pan-African Parliament, which is based in South Africa. And we look upon our respective national assemblies to enact laws that promote intra-Africa trade and investment. Africa can no longer afford to rely solely on outsiders to address our common challenge. So therefore, we together need to work to create opportunities out of these crises that we see. We need to build local capacities to address needs that are specific to Africa, strengthen inter-Africa trade, establish new regional markets for our goods and services.
I am deeply grateful for the recognition which you have placed on the 46 years of progress and development that my country has achieved. And in seeing you, a big brother on the continent, recognizing the amount of work that we as a people have been able to achieve over many years, really sinks to us and shows us how the bonds of fraternity and brotherhood that exist amongst us Africans live strongly amongst us today. I thank you for that, Mr. President. I'm also deeply grateful for the bonds that we share. And you mentioned the teachers that came here, and I've worked alongside many Kenyan teachers and their contribution to our education system. And today amongst us, we have members of parliament who have been through that instruction given by Kenyan teachers. And I also remember when you talk about COVID, about how the support that we were given by Kenyan nurses that came to work in the Seychelles. So, Mr. President, the relationship that you share with us is one that goes beyond diplomacy. It is one that goes beyond fraternity. It is one of one people, a united Africa, one that sees Africa moving forward.
As our closest neighbor on the African continent, Kenya has had special significance for us. When we coined the slogan, Seychelles, 1,000 miles from anywhere, the anywhere was Kenya. Your visit today is the occasion to speak for the present and to the future. The formation of the earth has made us neighbors. This itself calls for us to be brothers and partners in promoting peace, stability, and development in our region for the mutual interest of our nations. And we assure that your visit will strengthen these ties for the future.
Kenya has long been, as has been said, our closest neighbor in many senses, other than the purely geographic. Kenya was the source of many of our new foods as we were growing up. I remember apples and Kenya butter, for instance. Kenya imekuwa rafiki wetu wa dhati kwa muda mrefu. Kenya will always be our special neighbor. I thank you and wish you well.
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ những video hấp dẫn.